35-year-old Lynette Campbell lived in a home with her 10-year-old daughter and her mom in Tarpon Springs, Florida. She worked at a local Salvation Army thrift store. At this point in Lynette's life after her divorce, she wanted to get back out there and date again. There was a man. The family only knew his first name by the name of Mark, and nobody knew who he actually was. All they know is that the night Lynette vanishes, she was meeting up with this guy, Mark. This was at 11 p.m., May 31st, 1996. Lynette would go to a local bar called the Bridge Lounge, located on US 19 in Tarpon Springs, Florida, near the Anclote River. While at the bar, Lynette was seen with a different man. Nobody knows his name. All we know is what he looked like. He had a dark complexion, dark hair, about 5'10", 5'11", and he was also clean-shaven. One source does say the man would leave Lynette at the bar, and then Lynette didn't follow him. Another says an argument would start between a bartender and one of the patrons at the bar. After everything cooled down, Lynette and the man was gone. Lynette was described as a naive, shy young woman, and she would help people if they asked. The next witness said they had seen Lynette outside of the Bridge Lounge standing next to a bronze 1978 Oldsmobile. She was talking to a man. Nobody knows who he is. There was no description given. Could the man be the same guy with the dark complexion seen talking to Lynette? Or could this be someone totally different? At this point, we don't really know. A witness said they had seen right off the bank of the Anclote River near the bridge around 2 a.m. Saw Lynette's Oldsmobile parked near it. And then he also saw two people in a struggle. It was 2 a.m., so he wasn't sure if they were just wrestling for fun or if it was actual struggle for life or death. Police believe this was Lynette fighting for her life. On June 8th, 1996, Lynette's bronze 1978 Oldsmobile would be found about a mile northeast of the bridge. This area was a secluded wooded area. The car was ran through, papers torn, Lynette's stuff thrown around the area. The windows were smashed, and the radio was just ripped out of the console. Nobody truly knows why this was happening at all. All they can really say is that possibly it could have either been the killer doing it, or it could have been just the homeless people saw the car and wanted to ransack it, try to find valuables. June 15th, 1996, Lynette's body was found near where the witness saw the man and the woman rolling on the ground in like a struggle. Cause of death was never released. We do know she was murdered. This Mark guy has never turned up. The man with the dark complexion never came about. Nobody knows who they are. Paul Novak has said, in quotes, "We found some interesting information about people, places, and events that perhaps are pieces of the puzzle," end quotes. Sounds like he has a suspect or person of interest. I do hope Lynette's case can be solved soon, the killer brought to justice. If you do have any information, call the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office at 727-582-6200. Stay safe out there.